Not necessary. Anyway, I would like to ask you, Comrade James, because this is really bad. This is a man, a grown man, a father. He's representing. It's terrible, but then it have happened, and we can't do anything about it, because a lot of things have been happening in Nigeria, things that we are not comfortable with, ranging from the killing down to this. So I would like to ask you, Comrade James, what's political message is this trying to amplify? Is there a power tussle? Is it something between Fubara, Wike's power tussle? What is it about? What's it trying to say? What is it trying to amplify?
This is. Can you hear me very well?
Yes,
very well, very well.
This is called higher and fire democracy.
Oh my God!
So it is disturbing, truly. Higher and fire democracy. We just celebrated democracy in this country, and I once asked, is Rivers State part of Nigeria? If we are celebrating democracy, honestly, then what should they be celebrating? Higher and fire democracy or what? So this is part of the democracy we'll talk about. If we can have somebody remove somebody from power, a sitting governor from power, then without due process, unconstitutionally, and the person is allowed to stay. Look at the people they hired. Imagine how they are being fired by way of thuggery. People surround them with machete, with weapons that are not seen by way of video coverage or camera covering them. And at the end of the day, look at what we have. Do you call this democracy? Which country on earth practices this as democracy? Look at this. If Nigeria is to be in the Pluto as a planet, probably I would have said this plutocracy, but I don't actually know what to term this. Look at where Nigeria has descended to the lowest ebb. Very, very, very appalling situation. How can to me, we shouldn't be celebrating democracy. We shouldn't until Nigeria is the giant of Africa, presumably. Then other Africans should be learning from Nigeria. Learn this kind of situation, how to remove an administrator. Are we even supposed to be having a sole administrator running a local government? It is unconstitutional. So what should other African countries learn from us? I've said it over and over again. Until we decide to govern ourselves properly, we know what to do. I think the whole thing has failed, and it is on Nigerians as a people to correct this madness. It is on Nigerians. When people are just take 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira, and mortgage their conscience, go into the street, act anyhow they like. No law is catching up with them. No form of law is catching up with them. If you go on your own, enter from anywhere you are in Nigeria, go on your own to the streets of Lagos. You see the kind of people we have as tax collectors. So, and these things we are not celebrating any democracy. Anybody lying to you that Nigeria is a democratic nation, tell the person has never visited Nigeria. Until they visit, take a first-hand knowledge, then they will be able to describe what kind of government we are practicing. Personally, I don't know the kind of government we are practicing. We have designed this for ourselves. Probably it's a bureaucracy or whatever you call it, but it is not democracy. If you find a model of democracy, we'll look at what is happening in the US. If the people who are following Christ are called Christ-like, and what we are copying is America, we should be copying democracy, but we have brought it here, designed it the way it is to suit us, which is not actually favoring us. It is not suiting us. It is only favoring the few people who have designed it to be this way. But like I said before, it is on Nigerians to correct this madness and reset Nigeria on the right path. Thank you.
Thank you so much, comrade. This is very powerful.